Hello guys, welcome back to OJ Stars. Before we dive into today's video, please make sure you smash the like button and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Alright, buckle up everyone, because today's story is, well, something you definitely don't hear every day. We're diving into the world of Lily Phillips, an Onlyfans creator and adult entertainer who did something that made headlines everywhere. And no, it wasn't your average TikTok trend. This 23-year-old set out to break a record by checks notes, sleeping with 101 men in a single day. Yep, you heard that right. But let's talk about the aftermath, the emotional toll, and what it really takes to pull off something like this. So let's set the stage here. Lily Phillips, hailing from Derbyshire, is no stranger to the adult industry. She's been on Onlyfans since she was 18, earning big bucks almost overnight. Fast forward to now, and she's not just looking to make money, she's aiming to break records. And break records she did. 14 hours, 101 men, 5 minutes per guy. Well, originally 5 minutes, but they had to cut that down to 2 minutes to stay on schedule. Yeah, it's like speed dating, but a lot more intense. But here's where things take a turn. In a new documentary by YouTuber Josh Peters, appropriately titled I Slept with 100 Men in One Day, we see Lily in a completely different light. After completing the challenge, Lily walked out of the room, teary-eyed, exhausted, and completely raw. No pun intended. She described the experience as not for the weak, and admitted, I don't know if I'd recommend it, it's just one in, one out. It feels intense. Let's watch what she had to say.
When was the last time you ate?
I had I think I had a yum yum, and I think I had a sandwich, and that was and then the rest. It's not for the weak, girls, if I'm honest. It was hard. I don't know if I'd recommend it.
Why not?
I think if you're a different type of girl, it's very like, it's kind of like being a in a sense of like, it's just a different feeling. I don't know how to explain it, like...
It's not like just having sex with someone.
Yeah. Just one in, one out, like it feels intense.
Like more intense than you thought it might.
Definitely. By I think like the 30th, you know, like when we're getting on a bit, I've got like a routine of like how we're gonna do this, and like it just, sometimes you'd like disassociate and be like, you know, like it's not like normal sex at all. In my head right now, I can think of like 5, 6 guys, 10 guys that I remember, and that's it. But it's just, I don't know, it's just weird, isn't it? Like, if I didn't have the videos, I wouldn't have known I've done 100, you know? But yeah. I think that was kind of the hard part, is like conversing with them, and like when they'd kind of be like, oh, like we've only had 2 minutes or 3 minutes and you said 5 on the message.
Did someone say that to you?
Yeah. And obviously it just makes me feel so bad.
Do you think you should feel bad about that?
I guess when you've promised something to people who it's kind of hard to let them down.
But it's up to you, right? Like when you know.
Yeah.
And you can only imagine, after the 30th encounter, she said she began to disassociate. Let that sink in for a moment. She couldn't even remember most of the guys involved. Only about 10 stuck in her mind. That's how surreal it got. Okay, let's pause. Can we just appreciate the logistics here? This event was like planning a military operation. A team scheduled 15 men per hour, with each guy getting a few minutes on the clock. And the aftermath? Picture the Airbnb, condoms everywhere, wrappers, tissues. It was basically a scene straight out of a comedy horror flick. Even Josh Peters, the guy documenting this, was dry heaving at the sight of it all. And honestly, same Josh, same. But here's where things get really heavy. In the interview, Lily opened up about the guilt she felt when participants complained about not having enough time. Imagine people saying things like, "You're not gonna make me finish. I came all this way." And Lily, clearly overwhelmed, admitted to feeling like she was guilt-tripped. It's easy to sensationalize stories like this, but underneath all the headlines, you see a human being who was pushing herself to the limit, mentally, physically, and emotionally. And guess what? Despite everything she went through, Lily isn't stopping here. Nope, she's got her sights set on an even bigger challenge. 1,000 men in a single day. I mean, I get being ambitious, but 1,000? At that point, it's not just breaking a record, it's breaking physics. Lily herself said she's wildly competitive, and to her, this is about pushing boundaries in the adult industry. To quote her, "It became a conveyor belt of cocks. In, out, in, out." And look, whether you agree with her choices or not, you've got to admit she's committed. And cut to reflecting on Lily's journey. Now, love it or hate it, Lily's story opens up a much bigger conversation about the adult industry, the pressure to push boundaries, and the toll it can take on the creators involved. She started this journey at 18, found instant success on Onlyfans, and became a viral sensation. But beneath the fame, you see someone who's still figuring out what it all means for her career, her emotional well-being, and her future. So what do you think? Is Lily pushing the limits in a good way, or is this too much? Let me know in the comments. Seriously, I want to hear your thoughts. And hey, if you enjoyed this wild ride of a story, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video with someone who could use a mind-blowing story today. Until next time, stay curious, stay kind, and maybe don't try to break this record anytime soon.